We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Peter Maris, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Batting third.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Two down now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. A's 0, Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. At the plate, Rolando Velez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Velez.
Drive it, let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find them
hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Davis. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Let's play ball. 3, 3, 3. Out, out, out. He's out. 3, 3. You're out. Out.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rolando Velez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Olsen in foul ground, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. They lead it 1-0.
Play ball. 3. Out, out. You're out. Out, out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 3. Out, out. That's ball 4. You're out.
Rolando Velez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
Come on, Dad. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Let's play ball. First base. He's out.
Striding in once again, Sean Murphy. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike. Down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher, who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Rolando Velez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Hey, one pitch right here.
Here's the pitch.
Nice
on a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Joey.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Let's play ball. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Out. He's out.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Oakland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Weems earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. J.B. Wendelken hammers down the save, his league-high 40th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Into the box now, Logan Davidson. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Logan Davidson.
Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Get ahead right now.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here's
8,
Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 1 home run and a dozen RBIs.
One down.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2 outs here.
Batting third.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Play ball. 3 out. That's ball 4.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Rolando Velez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Velez.
See it, Travis. Let's go. Right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. And that's the first out.
Play ball. He's out. You're out. 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 He's out. You're out. 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 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
So striding forward now, Rolando Velez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, let her rip one time.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it. Round it.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So coming to the plate, Danny Santana.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a leap, but it's over his head at second.
Get down, get down, get down.
The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there.
He's out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Logan Davidson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's running in there. Now the tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Play ball. Out. 3. 3. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Digging in, Rolando Velez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You got it, go to.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in now, Jesus Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. To first, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Now Paul Blackburn takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Derek Dietrich will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out.
Derek Dietrich.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hey, kids, see
4
it.
runs,
Drive it
6
like
hits,
and
go. No errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Let's play ball. 3, 3, 3. First base. He's out. 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 He's out. That's ball 4.
Your attention, please.
At the plate, Rolando Velez. A winning run is at first base.
Velez.
Here we go. Touchdown for us, huh?
Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1 and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back.
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Tyler Ramirez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ramirez.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
Now to the plate, Rolando Velez. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Hey, let it fly.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Your turn. Driving me, kid. Let's go.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Play ball. Out. 3.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Ramirez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ramirez.
Hey, looking good. Put him away up there.
The pause and the 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. He's out. You're out.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Jordan Weems gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. J.B. Wendelken wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.